Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke Logan is floored over Ridge Forrester's opinion about Hope Logan. Meanwhile, Hope is blindsided by Carter Walton's stunner. Ridge is still in his office at Forrester Creations as the moon rises. Ridge is reeling over Carter's treason. Brooke enters and Ridge starts venting. Ridge calls it like a cutter in his heart. Brooke apologizes. Ridge aloud. Carter had integrity. Now Carter is risking everything to help Hope get vengeance. Ridge tells Brooke about the battle. Ridge tells Brooke that Carter sounded shocked he couldn't just rip the company down from him. Despite it all, Ridge still loves Carter. Ridge tried to give Carter an escape route, but he wouldn't take it. Ridge is still staying to hear back from Justin Barber. Ridge says Carter is only pious to Hope. Brooke says she doesn't like Ridge constantly bringing Hope into it. Ridge knows Hope put those ideas in Carter's head. Brooke says this is ridiculous. Ridge adds that Hope turned Carter into someone he doesn't indeed fate presently. Carter shows up at the cabin. Hope is formally apprehensive that Ridge knows about the plan. Carter can't get the look of disappointment on Ridge's face out of his mind. They embrace. Hope tells Carter that Brooke eavesdropped them and sloped Ridge out. Carter says it's one thing to talk about it, it's quite another to face Ridge. Carter's not frenetic at Brooke. Carter reasons Brooke was just being a concerned mama. Carter admits Ridge wasn't wrathful, but was disappointed. Carter tells Hope that Ridge offered him a way out, but only if he ended his love with her. Carter thinks Hope is worth it. Hope wouldn't condemn Carter if he went back. Carter says he wouldn't and doesn't want to live in a world without her. This is their morning and he'll no way give up on her. Hope cries and feels shamefaced. Carter says he's been fired, so it's formally too late. At the Precipice house, Taylor Hayes tucks the kiddies into bed. Also, Taylor joins Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Steffy wants to be sure Taylor isn't going to leave again. Ridge would detest it if Taylor left too. Taylor warns her son about matchmaking. Steffy denies it. Steffy says Ridge just has a special spark and indeed Brooke sees it. Taylor doesn't need a man. Steffy knows, but if she wanted one, would it be Ridge? Taylor doesn't answer and says Ridge is happy with Brooke. Taylor says they'd both moved on. Steffy predicts that Brooke will mess up with Ridge again. Taylor says that has nothing to do with her. Steffy says it's only a matter of time. Steffy Forrester will come enraged once she gets updates on Carter Walton and Hope Logan's preemption alliance. Steffy has formerly been criminating Hope of getting inside Carter's head, so she'll view all the LLC paperwork drama as further evidence. Although Carter's going to file those papers and presumably rise to the Forrester throne, Steffy will refuse to accept that outgrowth. How might Steffy fight back? Formerly Carter seals the deal on taking charge at Forrester Creations. You can go that Steffy will do some brainstorming and try to figure out a way to stop what Carter has set in stir, indeed if Justin Barber doesn't come through. Both Steffy and Ridge Forrester feel like Hope is using Carter, but he's refusing to believe that. Carter is induced that the love he shares with Hope is genuine, so Steffy might resolve to prove him wrong. Once Steffy reacts to the news that Hope and Carter are a designing couple, she may argue that they've to break Hope's hold on him. Still, she might suppose they can unbend him out, if Steffy can get Hope to cheat on Carter or indeed leave him altogether. Ridge offered Carter an alternate chance if he'd rip up the LLC papers and break effects off with Hope, but Carter turned him down. Steffy may contend that Hope's got her claws in too deep and that it's going to take further to help Carter see the light. What if Steffy recruits Liam Spencer to help blow up Hope and Carter's love? After Liam finds out the whole unattractive story, Steffy might prompt him to see that Carter and Hope are a terrible match. Liam has formerly shown interest in reuniting with Hope, so perhaps Steffy could push him to betray Hope and get her to surrender to some cheating temptation. Steffy might want to prove Hope's lack of fidelity to Carter. There's no guarantee Liam would agree to that plan, but Steffy would presumably prefer to see Hope back with him than Carter at this point. Stopping Hope's manipulation may come the precedence for Steffy, since it could lead to Carter ending his new Forrester reign. Steffy will surely find ways to fight back, so we'll bring you more prognostications on her strategies. Sheila Sharp hasn't been seen is about a month. Where is Sheila, and why has she not been on our defenses? Has Sheila been hiding upstairs, or could she have taken a trip nearly? Cleric's business is picking up, but his staff has clearly gone downhill. Every time an order goes out, it seems that someone is breaking glass. By the time Cleric finds someone who's dependable, he isn't going to have any dinnerware or tableware left. Sheila would typically be in the kitchen running an important tighter boat than this. Cleric just hired a Joe off the road for room and board to help take up the slack. Effects at the eatery feel to be falling piecemeal without Sheila around to take care of them. Why has Sheila not been downward to help Deacon keep effects under control? Sheila has a granddaughter in Genoa City that she doesn't have anything to do with. Still, Sheila could have learned that Heather Stevens has been killed and her granddaughter is heartbroken. Sheila's granddaughter, Lucy Romalotti, has just returned home to find out her grandmother, Phyllis Summers, nearly failed in an auto accident. Could Sheila have gone to Genoa City to check on Lucy and make sure she's okay? Sheila may not have access to her granddaughter generally, but that doesn't mean she doesn't watch about her. Sheila could have simply told Deacon she had to leave city and gone just to check on Lucy, indeed if she didn't talk to her at all. Sheila may just be taking a break from the eatery or coming down when other people are working. Maybe she and Deacon are taking shifts in the eatery because of the staffing issue. Whatever the case, it just feels strange to not have Sheila popping in and out ever so frequently just to check up her hubby. Cleric and Sheila and their badinage back and forth is missed by Sheila's suckers. Sheila and Deacon are delightful to watch at most of the time. It's just hard to believe that Sheila is content in the life she has with Cleric, considering how evil she used to be. Sheila just isn't the type to sit around and do nothing when she has spent her continuance spooking others. Hope Logan has her new bow wrapped around her little cutlet. She has Carter Walton doing her bidding, and it nearly worked. He nearly stole Forrester Creations right out from underneath the family. Thankfully, their shocking little scheme didn't work. And, also, thankfully, it's shown Hope's true colors. Hope has always come off as this sweet and innocent woman who continually falls prey to big bad Steffy. It no way signified if she was the one luring Steffy's hubby or trying to ruin Steffy's life in some way. She was, is, and always will be the victim. Indeed when she's not. This rearmost trick has proven that Hope is just as bad, if not worse than any of the Forresters. The worst Steffy did was break up Hope's marriage. Okay, yes, firing Hope was bad. Veritably bad. But, she kind of had it coming. And, it wouldn't have happened if Hope had just opened her mouth and admitted she was trying to put on a show for Carter. Is it really Steffy's fault she was in the dark? No. Of course not. Hope pledged vengeance on Steffy, and boy, has she tried. She tried to betray Finn, but he's a stage-up man who didn't fall for her lovesick ways. She also turned her attention to Carter and manipulated him into taking down an conglomerate. All she did, however, was ruin Carter's whole life. He's out of a job and out of the Forrester family. Was it worth it? That depends on who you ask. Carter just walked down from everything he's worked so hard to get, all for the sake of love. The love he thinks Hope has for him. Does she, however? Could it be that this is all just one of her unsavory games, and she'll drop Carter like a hot potato once he reveals their plan is a bust? We'll have to stay and see.